Hello, this is a short presentation on the work that is being undertaken within the VMD and across government on contingency planning. As I'm very sure you are all aware, the transition period has come to an end at the end of December. As well as the opportunities that leaving the European Union will bring, there are some changes that will come about at the end of the transition period. Our understanding is that the veterinary medicine industry is prepared for the changes. We would like to help industry where possible, so do please let us know if you have any concerns. The relationship with the European Union will change at the end of the transition period, including changes at the borders. There is likely to be disruption as a result of these changes, both outbound and inbound. It is important to note that disruption is expected with or without a free trade agreement. The phasing in of customs controls should reduce inbound disruption, but the anticipated outbound disruption may have a knock-on effect on inbound traffic. One contingency measure being implemented is government-secured freight capacity. The government has secured guaranteed space on some ferry routes for critical goods, including veterinary medicines and ingredients. Medicines imported using the Special Import Scheme can also access this scheme. Companies must pre-register and tickets must be booked in advance. Information on registering has been circulated to all companies, but please do say if you have not received this or would like more information. Border delays are anticipated as it is expected that many hauliers will not have the correct documentation. Therefore, it is vital to ensure companies and their hauliers are fully aware of and prepared for the new border requirements. These include a GB EORI number. This will be in addition to the EU EORI number that you will, in all likelihood, already have. And it's highly recommended that you consider assistance for handling customs declarations. To help with the transition, customs declarations on importing veterinary medicines can be deferred for up to 6 months, except for those veterinary medicines that contain controlled drugs. One key contingency that many companies have actioned is to maximise stock levels to ensure availability of medicines, even if significant border disruption occurs. We recognise your frustration at being asked to do this again, and thank you for your cooperation. Whilst this contingency will help with dealing with any disruption as a result of the end of the transition period, COVID-19 has focused our minds on more medium and longer term contingency planning. We found the impact of COVID-19 on availability was softened by industry increasing stocks ahead of the EU exit January deadline. This demonstrates the benefits of maintaining additional stocks in dealing with unforeseen global disruption. We would be keen to hear your thoughts on the barriers to maintaining stocks in the medium term. This work is focused on minimising availability issues, but sometimes shortages can occur for a multitude of reasons, which we have defined as a shortage occurs when supply does not meet demand at a national level. Shortages affecting the availability of medicines creates challenges for the medicine supply chain, with potentially serious impacts on animal and public health. The importance of sharing such information with us has been particularly apparent in recent times. Please do continue to report supply issues, current or foreseen. This is vitally important to ensure that medicines continue to be available. One aspect of veterinary medicines that was brought into focus during COVID-19 is the international nature of supply chains. Put simply, the VMD's and the UK government's work on ensuring the continued availability of critical goods in the UK is highly dependent on international supply chains continuing to function. This was potentially an issue when manufacturing was impacted in some countries and other countries imposed export bans. One key risk identified was the location of API manufacture. The decision where to manufacture API is, of course, down to the company. Our concern is where there is no alternative source of API manufacture, so that difficulties in one country will impact the production of the medicine. We encourage you to consider diversifying the source of API, so that manufacturing disruption or an export ban in one country doesn't necessarily mean the medicine cannot be manufactured. I include generic contact details. These are monitored frequently throughout the day. vetmedtrade@vmd.gov.uk for general EU exit inquiries, and supply@vmd.gov.uk for reporting supply issues. And please do get in touch with me with comments about increasing stocks in the medium term, or indeed any comments or questions you may have about any of the information contained in these slides. You can get in contact with me via vetmedtrade@vmd.gov.uk. Thank you.
The VMD welcomes any questions that you might have. To ask your questions, please go to www.slido.com and use the event code 96607. Slido will be open for your questions until Friday the 20th of November. Responses will be published to your questions by Friday the 27th of November. If this presentation hasn't met your accessibility needs, please email director.support@vmd.gov.uk. Thank you.